If you're from Iowa or watch college football, then you know about the Iowa Wave. This is a tradition where Iowa Hawkeyes fans and players at Kinnick Stadium turn and wave to the children and families at the nearby UI Stead Family Children's Hospital. This happens after the first quarter of every home game, and it is undeniably a powerful sight. The wave began in 2017, and it truly does make patients feel supported and connected to the community just outside their windows. For a brief, beautiful moment, everyone in Kinnick Stadium is on the same team, united in hope and humanity. And I wish I could end the story there, that this was simply a tale of collective compassion, of a community rallying behind its most vulnerable. But that's not the full picture. If you zoom out from that stadium, from the glittering lights and the heartwarming wave, you'll see something much darker on the horizon, something that we cannot afford to ignore any longer. Because while tens of thousands of Iowans wave in solidarity with sick children and their families, the Trump administration, with the full support of Iowa's elected Republicans, quietly slashed funding to the National Institute of Health. Cuts that directly threaten the medical research happening at the University of Iowa. Research that saves lives. Research that gives those very children, the ones that we wave to, a fighting chance. And these cuts couldn't come at a worse time. Iowa now has the fastest growing rate of new cancer cases in the entire United States. And we could spend all day debating what's causing that spike, be it environmental factors, agricultural runoff, lack of healthcare access, but the immediate crisis is clear. We need more research, not less. We need more doctors, more funding, more answers, not these cuts. But that's simply not the priority of the Trump administration or the Iowa Republicans standing by him. Congresswoman Marionette Miller Meeks, whose district includes Iowa City and the UI hospitals and clinics, supported these NIH cuts and voted for cuts to Medicaid that will strip healthcare access from hundreds of thousands of Iowans. And she wasn't alone. Congresswoman Ashley Hinson, Congressman Zach Nunn, and Congressman Randy Feenstra all joined her in that vote. Every single one of them chose billionaire tax breaks over children's lives. Not enough Iowans know what their representatives are really voting for. When we wave from Kinnick, we believe that we're showing these kids that we're with them, but the truth is the people in power are not. They're selling out those same children, their families, and their futures so that billionaires can become trillionaires. We're entering an era where early cancer detection will become a privilege, where life-saving treatments will depend not on innovation, but on income, where Iowa's best medical minds, the ones trained right here, will be forced to leave the state to keep doing the work that matters. So yes, by all means, keep waving. But after the first quarter ends, please don't stop there. Ask questions, pay attention, and vote like those kids' lives depend on it, because honestly, they do.